Hello and welcome back to Knitting with Metal. Welcome to this very rainy day, it's seeming. I know that we haven't done this in quite some time, but I've been a bit busy. So, as you can see, we are back in the workshop. And this is where we're going to be staying, hopefully. So, let's get started with saying hello to chat. All right. And inviting some people. All right. Just inviting some people. I'll try to remember to put in the timestamp when I post this on YouTube. Of when we actually get started. But tonight we are actually... I was having some difficulty, trying to figure out what I wanted to do. We finished with the bottle experiment type thing. Other than a few modifications that I'm probably going to just do myself. So we're needing a new project. So, since I am continuing on the Pendragon's Twisted Metals with this project, it's so good to be able to like have my projects actually out and not have to go looking through a bag for them. It's great. Really great. Always in one spot. Wonderful. So I actually have the, I have a little, like, I guess survey would be the right word, on what chain you guys would like to see for this necklace that goes around the neck. So, it's, Byzantine or a Viking knit. So I have that going, and seeing how I have a decent amount of material for a Viking knit, I think we'll start with doing some Viking knit just to go around the neck here. So that's what we're doing tonight. But let us check on the live here. And there it is. All right. We're going to share. And copy. And then we're going to share it to groups here to get a few more people in here. Like I said, I'm going to definitely put in a timestamp for you guys. Or you can watch through. Either one. All right. Then we're copying, sharing. And now we're sharing to groups. And yeah, I know that it's been a quite some time since our last live. Like I said, I've been a bit busy trying to switch careers. Well, switch jobs, not careers. I'm still driving, but it is still quite the change. So I'm dealing with that, and then you know, trying to do a live at home. It's a little hard. Just trying to find the right time. All right. And now we'll set a 30-minute timer. Wonderful. All right. So, hello. Welcome back to Knitting with Metal. Like I said before, we are doing a Viking knit. So, to start that off, we have this wire here. Now, you could use the silver wire, but I don't like the waste that would produce. So, I've got some of this copper brass stuff that I got from like Macy's or Michael's. It's just crafting wire, and you just wrap this around 6 times of a ruler here. And take that off. Now this is how you start. Now you don't have to start it this way, but I find it easier. Then I'm just going to twist this in. Just to make a bit of a base. All right, and then we're going to just open this up into like a flower. All right, so now we have this opened up into a flower. Slap it onto our Allen wrench. Do I have any tape? I don't have any tape. Oh no, I need tape. we'll deal with that later. It's good to tape it up, but you don't have to. It's just good to keep the pattern. Wait, why do I have 7? I made an extra one. Whoopsie. So yeah, you want 6, not 7. This is a 7. So we're just going to drop this one down, and then cut it off. That seems like a good idea. Snip one of these off. There we go. All right. So, yep. So we got 6. We're going to slap it onto this Allen wrench. Now, I like to use the Allen wrench because you can kind of match it up to the sides. And normally we would tape it, but because I came unprepared, I don't have tape, but that's okay. Because we'll just take some more of this wire and just find an end. And then we'll cut that off and then wrap it around just to keep it secure. So how's everyone's night going? Hopefully it's going well. Suzanne, your hair looks great. Thank you. I didn't just get it cut, but fairly recently. That's one of the perks of being home. I can actually go to like a barber and stuff. Alright, so now that we have this secured, we're going to make sure that all of these are nice and separated. And then we'll flip the camera so that we can start working on this piece. Now, they don't have to be all the same. First time here on your live stream. Well, welcome. We are making a Viking knit chain, so but so they don't have to be all even, but it's nice if they are. But now that we have this all set up, we will flip this around and start making our chain. As you can see, I'm still kind of setting up. All right, there we go. All right, so as you can see, we've got our starting point here. Now we're going to make a 2-foot. You want to kind of keep it short. You don't want to go any longer than like 3 feet of wire, because it'll just keep getting tangled and just not very good to work with. So you want to keep it fairly short. 2 feet is a decent start. And of course I drop it, because of course I do. So now we've got a 2-foot length of silver wire here. And we are going to begin. So basically, to begin, you want to put one end through 2 of these. 2 of these loops. You want to put one end through, bring it down so that it has a little bit of a tail. But we want to do it the other side. So, wait a second. So put this through. This is why you want a somewhat shorter wire, just so you don't have to keep passing it back and forth. Alright, so I'm not sure how this shows it, but this is my right and my left. So from right to left, you want to put down the tail here. And bring this wire around to the front, over top of the tail. And that becomes your first loop. So that becomes your first loop. Let's not lose the loop, thank you. Let's see if we can raise this camera just a little bit. Just because it seems like I'm a little high on the screen here. Alright. So now we have our first loop. So now we're going to go over, go to the next loop, and put it behind these 2. So put it behind these 2. So it's going to be the last loop that you started, the last loop, and the next loop coming in. So that's how this pattern works. And then you're making another loop. Now you want to make it kind of tight, but not too tight. You want a nice opening between these 2 loops, because you're going to be going in behind this loop eventually when we go back around, and coming through the middle part here, that little dot there. So you want to keep it tight, but not too tight. And I really do love this pattern. It's very simple and easy to learn. So this is just the starting point. It is a little awkward to start, but it works itself out, really. We're just pulling this through. Like I said, very, very simple pattern. And you just keep repeating this until you finish. Although I'm seeing something here. What is this? Why are you awkward? There we go. It was slightly folded, so it was just looking awkward. It'd be really hard for me to get it, get the next loop in if I kept it that way. But yeah, hopefully you all are having a good day, a good week. It is Tuesday now, and very rainy. I'm not enjoying that, but I guess we need it, right? All right. But yeah, I've had a pretty decent week. Haven't been working, so that's a little stressful, but all in all, fairly good. No real complaints. Now this one's a little bit askew now. There we go. So yeah, when you first start, you might not want to have it too tight. Come on. There we go. Off the pliers. But yeah, this is the Viking knit. And like I said, it's a very nice starter pattern. All you need is a piece of wire, and you can get started. There's no torch or anything like that that's needed. All right, so now we're getting to our beginning point where we're going to go behind this loop. This was our first loop. That's the tail. We're going behind that, making our loop. Make sure that that tail stays behind the loop there. Just pull down. And that is our beginning part of this pattern. So we just need to keep putting these behind the next loop in line. And don't worry about it being uneven. It will even out, especially once you go in and pull all this wire, because this is a pulled wire. That means that when you start it off like this, you then, to finish it, you put it through a series of smaller and smaller holes. And the wire gets pulled, and it gets smaller and smaller and tighter as well. So that's the only like real tool that you'd need. But I actually already I put out a like a I guess short video. I think it was on one of my lives where I made my own out of wood. It's very easy to do. All you need is drills of different sizes, and you can make your own pull plate, or draw plate. That's what it's called, draw plate. Alright, just trying to put this behind here without getting it in that brass wire. That's the only... You don't want... You want as very little to do with that starting wire once you get it all the way around. Pull. And then just move over. But yeah, if anyone has any questions or requests, the live chat is open. So, and of course, if you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, welcome. But the comment section is just as open. And I try to respond to everyone. I'm not quite popular enough to have the excuse of too many people. So this is what I was talking about, why you want a shorter wire. As you pull it, it starts wanting to curl because you're pulling it. So it wants to pull and curl. So if you have if you start out with a longer wire, you're going to be hurting yourself in the end. So that's why you want to start out with a nice short wire. Now, what do I like? What do I like better? That oppressive heat or constantly raining? I'm not quite sure. I don't know. I think the rain's fine. It comes at a bit of a weird time because I'm trying to I've been trying to make a thrown weapons target for the past week, and it just has not been a good day for that. So the weather has not been cooperating. But I got the lumber for it, and like all the pieces are like cut out, and I even did some sealant on it so that it would be a little bit resilient to weather, because it's going to be fairly large, so it can't really come inside, like it can't go inside anywhere, so weatherize it a bit. Let's actually get in shot. After this project, I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing pre-recordings or if I'm going to do it live, but I have a few things that I'm going to be doing with my studio here, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing it live or if I'm going to pre-record it and then edit it, just because it's a lot of it's going to be a lot of like sawing and cutting of wood, because I'm going to be organizing this bench and making it into an actual jewelry bench. Right now it's just a kind of a flat surface. It doesn't have like it doesn't have a lot of the shelving or anything like that. So I need to get this organized, and I'm still not sure if I'm going to be doing that live or if I'm going to be recording it as a separate kind of videos series. But hopefully everyone's doing all right tonight. Hopefully everyone's keeping dry. But, alright. You want to make sure that that tail remains behind everything. So you see how it's poking out? You want to make sure that that's behind everything. So we're going to sit that back down. Yeah, there we go. That's the only thing you want to make sure of. That any of your tails, because you're going to have a few of them, just stay out of the outer pattern, because if you don't, you're going to end up having a piece that's going to stab people, and you don't want that. Stabby jewelry is not good jewelry. But unfortunately, I did have to take a bit of time off from doing lives. At first, it was just to have a little bit of time, because I needed to pack up all my stuff and unpack it. I'm still unpacking my stuff from the truck. But you know, I needed a bit of time to be able to organize everything. But also, it's just very hard to do a live while I'm home. A lot of distractions. Definitely a lot of distractions. B, you know, I'm trying to spend some time with the wife, and that, you know, that makes me not want to come downstairs and do a live. But I'm here now, and I'm going to be uploading this, of course, because these are actually fairly easy to upload. I don't need to edit or anything. Unlike last week, where I ended up basically... oh, fair enough. Where I ended up basically recording the episode and then editing it that morning. That's what I did last Sunday, just because I've been so scattered. But unfortunately, that is our time. That's what that alarm was for. That is our 30 minutes up, and so far we've gotten a fairly decent amount. So let's switch this back. All right, so we've gotten a fair amount done. I'm sure that we'll be getting a little bit more done in the coming days, but this is a good start so far. So I hope that you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button, and if you really liked it, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you get notified whenever I put out a video. I'm trying to get my videos all set and settled, but it's a process. So I know that my Sunday episode is still on Sunday, so if you'd like, go to Pendragon's Twisted Metals on YouTube, and hopefully I see you in the next episode. And have a wonderful evening.